Good morning! It's the 4th of July today, so happy 4th of July. We're gonna get into a little astro weather for the day, and I honestly don't know how I want to divide this, just for understanding's sake. But we'll just get right into it. Let's start with some themes for the week ahead. We're gonna look at Monday through Sunday. One big theme is that the moon is waxing. So it's getting bigger, it's getting brighter every night that passes, which means that doing some of this out here kind of stuff it's the ideal time for that. Hello. Taking action, doing the networking, like really striving and working hard. This is the ideal time of the month. I've had a couple different interactions with people lately that have, and like books and different kinds of venues for delivering this information, but it's been like people, it's been books, it's been like emails, it's been all over the place. People telling me that I need to rest, and I need to, like, just reminding me of how important that balance is between action and being, and getting out there and trying really hard and giving, because if we do that all the time, we can burn the candle at both ends. And I think that is kind of what I've been doing. So right now is the time for action, for doing, for connecting and communication, and making sure that you are taking steps forward. Let's see, on Wednesday we have the first quarter, which is just kind of a check-in point. This is, you know, what are you moving towards? Where are you going? What have you done, like, from a practical standpoint? Have you taken any steps in that direction, or not? It's not meant to be emotional, it's not meant to be judgmental. So just check in on Wednesday, remember where you're going and what you're doing, and check in, see, have you made any progress or not? For the first part of the week, Monday through Wednesday, we have Mercury, which is the planet of our mind and our thought process, sextiling Mars, and that is just, it's a number of degrees, the sextile. Same with trine, same with square. It just shows the kind of relationship between the planets, and Monday all the way through the end of the day on Wednesday, that relationship is going to be there. It's the mind in harmony with the warrior. So this gives us a sharp mind, a quick tongue. Sometimes we can have a sharp tongue. Gives us a fighting spirit. It makes it easier to kind of tap into that more intelligent, quick reflexed part of yourself. Your reflexes are usually quicker mentally and physically, which can make you a formidable opponent if you're in any kind of competition. This kind of placement, if a baby were born with this in their chart, they would act on their instincts with confidence. They're driven to succeed. That warrior is kind of propelling them forward with their thoughts, giving them some urgency and desire to take action. Can be direct, can be forceful, can be active. Their honesty, that sharp tongue, and the reflexes can be a little bit biting. Some people may get offended by their honesty, but someone's got to say it. So their courage and that warrior coming through their thought process can lead to risk-taking behavior, but they usually have those quick reflexes, so even if they fall, usually land on their feet. So that would be true if a baby was born, like if you had this in your natal chart, but we're all also just a little bit more likely to kind of have those, embody those things. Quick tongue, sharp mind, lots of intelligence, quick reflexes, all those kinds of themes we're more likely to carry with us Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then Thursday through Saturday, Mercury is squaring Jupiter. So again, we're focusing on the planet of the mind, of thought process. This time it is a disharmonious relationship with Jupiter. So it indicates that there's just a little bit more tension here. When the mind is interacting with Jupiter, which is a huge, gigantic planet, Jupiter rules, it just slipped out of my head, expansion, growth, optimism, some of those kinds of themes and qualities. So to have those two big players interacting with each other in the sky, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it could be difficult to focus. The expansion to the mind can make us get sidetracked. It can be really easy to lose focus while communicating. So you can be listening, all of a sudden your mind is like 6 states over and upside down. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just for the sake of like not miscommunicating, not making any little errors that cause setback, practice concentration and self-discipline for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Just check in with yourself periodically throughout the day. Like, where's my head? Am I here? Am I here? What am I doing? Like, truly on the inside. And just, I mean, that is such a useful skill no matter who you are. So check in with yourself Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just to make sure that you're not like way somewhere else. Last but not least, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The sun is having a relationship with Uranus, which is excitement, it's change, it's shocking, it's eccentricity. It's kind of like Mercury, but like on a higher octave. So this can also be excitement seeking. It can be seeking change, seeking to kind of mix things up. It can also look like being rebellious or not going down the path that everybody else has gone down. When the sun, which is your personality, the core, your ego, is interacting with Uranus, there's potential for flashes of insight, an uncanny ability to find new or innovative ways of doing things, which can lead to new discoveries and revelations. This also gives freedom to express yourself with flair. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, give yourself opportunities to look at things in a different way. Give yourself time to have those flashes of insight. And I think that something that can make that easier to come by is curiosity. Like, why do we do it this way? Why do we not do it that way? And those kinds of questions, I think that help to kind of make that spark. So those are some of the bigger themes of the week. Big one overlying everything is the moon is waxing, energy levels are increasing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Mercury sextile Mars. The warrior interacts with the mental process, sharp tongue, quick impulses, fast reactions. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we have the mind squaring Jupiter, expansion, growth, can make it tough to focus, tough to concentrate, practice self-discipline. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it's a little bit easier to express yourself with flair. It's easier for you to have flashes of insight about creative new ways of doing things or innovation. And yeah, just that can come with like unexpected change. It can come with unexpected change. So those are the themes. Then let's get into more of like the emotional weather for the days. So Monday today, the moon is in Virgo. It's a waxing moon. When the moon is in Earth sign, we are a little bit more practically minded. We're a little bit more logical, a little bit more reasonable. Now, with Virgo, there is this like little perfectionist or little perfectionist or critic that you kind of look at things through that lens of the critic and like, how can things be better and why are things not going the way I planned? And that just ruins holidays. It ruins holidays every time. So let that Virgo go. You do not need to be controlling everything. Just if you skip a step in the process, it's going to be okay. Things don't always need to go exactly as you planned, and it will all be fine. So it's not worth getting into a tizzy about. Tuesday, the moon moves from Virgo into Libra. So we move away from this sturdy, practical to this like light and airy intellectual. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, our emotional body is more intellectual. It is more, we're more likely to put head over heart and more likely to put logic over emotion. So if there are activities that require something like that, then schedule those for those days. What is it again? It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So these are, it's just when your emotional body is in an air sign, when it's in Libra, when it's in Aquarius, when it's in Gemini. I think it's easier to communicate how you're feeling because words are there. It's more, we're like thinking about our feelings more than we are actually feeling them. So if there's something you need to get off your chest, it's a good time to do it. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. Let's see, then Thursday, the moon moves into Scorpio at some point in the day. So we're going to a water moon. It will be Scorpio moon Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's double water in the sky. The sun is in Cancer, the moon is in Scorpio. That combination is not likely to give up. It's not, it's like that really strong undercurrent that moves under things and you don't really know that it's there other than the fact that you can feel it. Like it's not, it's a little bit harder to see and like less tangible, but my gosh, is it powerful. So these people, this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're all going to have a little bit more intensity. Our emotions are all going to play a little bit more into how we, how motivated we are or not. So feelings like passion and truth, like meaning to find your truth and being curious about what the truth is and how you can best live in alignment. These are gonna, the answers are gonna help to give you motivation to take the steps that you need to take. On Sunday, the moon moves. I do think it's important to note when there's a lot of water in the sky, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's more ideal, I think, I'm a water sign, to make sure that you have some alone time. If you think about how, if you have like a cup of water and you drop like one little dropper pinch full of anything, like black walnut oil, oh, that tastes so bad. You add one drop to the bowl of water and all of the water is contaminated. I feel like when there's a lot of water in the heavens and we're all a little bit more sensitive, emotions are a little bit higher to the surface, then we can kind of get that from being around other people. So it's like that one drop or that one interaction that just kind of poisoned the water. So take some alone time. That's what I'm trying to say. We need to take alone time to reflect and to make sure that we're going the right way, that we're doing the things we need to do. And it can help to clean out some of the stuff that you've accumulated as well. Sunday, the moon moves into Sagittarius, and it will be there through Tuesday. So going into next week, we'll have a little bit more emotional optimism, a little bit more humor. The moon in Scorpio can be intense the days before that, on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We feel things intensely no matter what it is. So if it's sadness, we're feeling it really hard. If it's joy, we're feeling it really hard. If it's frustration or envy or fear, it kind of like, it's like a megaphone for that emotion. So it's a lot of intensity. And then on Sunday, everything kind of shifts. Sagittarius is a lot more like humorous and optimistic, and gets kind of, Scorpio I feel like can get bogged down into like what's gross and disgusting in the world and what's hidden and what's dark, and Sagittarius is more like looking at the horizon, like where can we go, what can we do, and they're like more yearning, so they're always looking up and like, where can I go, what can I do? So it inherently has that optimism and that seeking kind of quality to it that we'll have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So thank you for listening in today. I hope it made sense. I hope you enjoy your week. Do your little things this morning, your Virgo, to satisfy that critic beast that lives in these vibes. Tomorrow too, that will be there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll have a good time for conversations. We'll have a good time to express our emotions. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, emotional intensity. Give yourself some alone time. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, moon in Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. So do things that make you feel happy. Do things that make you laugh. Take a new route to work. Do physical exercise that makes you sweat. That will help to kind of break up the mundane. And yeah, enjoy. Have a good week.